Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here. In this little video, I'm going to take a look at an asset in the Unity asset store called Energy Cells. Also labels itself as free in the title, which is always good to see. Let's take a look at the asset. So it really is as it describes, it's energy cells. So these are obviously going to be quite useful inside some kind of sci-fi game or some kind of fantasy game. And quality-wise, it's not too bad. It looks okay. The quality of the floor actually looks a little bit better than the actual assets themselves, but that's neither here nor there. They're not too bad. I quite like them. I can see them being quite useful in a couple of different situations. And if you look at them as a whole, yeah, it's not too bad. I do think quality-wise they're okay. There are better assets out there, obviously, but there's a heck of a lot worse as well. Quantity-wise, we just get these two cells in the floor. So in the sense of extras, I don't think there are anything we can count as extras here. There is a demo scene, which is always good to see. However, the folders do appear to be laid out a little bit strangely. They're not quite how I would expect to see this kind of asset. I mean, usually you'll find the prefabs in a folder, you'll find textures in a folder, you find materials in a folder. This kind of has an individual folder for everything, so it's a little bit messy in terms of folders, but we still get a good asset in some respect anyway. So how versatile are these assets in particular? Well, let's take this large energy cell right here. We can see here that the glass itself is its own individual asset, which, okay, fair enough. And the inside is not separate. So everything here is one single asset in here. So to put that into perspective, if I was to change anything inside the material, so if I wanted to change, let's say, this light to red, it doesn't quite work in the way we want it to. However, we can change the emission to red as well, but it will have an impact on anything else that this material is attached to. So just keep that in mind. It is versatile in the sense that you can change. However, it's not quite how I would like it to be, but I think it serves its purpose well enough. And obviously we can put the glass back down. So just keep that in mind if you want to change anything around it. Now, this one here, again, for some reason, is in a separate folder, which is a bit strange. We could change the normal map on it and customize it that way. So I think it is customizable to an extent, and its versatility is good enough. As I mentioned earlier, I think it would suit quite well in any sci-fi game, even if it is just a little extra, a little prop, or it could be doubled up as perhaps some kind of futuristic grenade or something. I'm not entirely sure. I guess it depends what you want to create here. I actually like the floor quite a bit. I really think the floor is probably the best part of this asset in terms of visuals anyway. But either way, I think you'll probably find something useful here if you're looking to create a sci-fi game. So package size is 21 meg. That does seem a little excessive for what we get here. It just seems a little bit large just for the small amount of content here. But just keep that in mind. And free, always good to be free, like I said earlier. So as you guys know, I don't rate assets, I either recommend them or I don't. Now this one is a bit of a middle one because I wouldn't particularly recommend it to most people, especially if you're not trying to create a sci-fi game. These are just kind of meant to be extra little props. If you're new to Unity and just want to look at creating a little sci-fi environment, maybe give this a go. You'll probably find something useful within this, even if it is the floor or whether it is just this one on the left. You may find something useful. So yes, I would recommend it to some people, but to the majority of people who perhaps aren't looking for sci-fi, maybe not. So guys, have you tried this asset yourself? If you have, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you've got an asset on the asset store, link me to it because I'd love to check it out and review it on one of these little videos. Finally guys, don't forget, click subscribe, click on the bell icon as well to stay up to date with every video I upload on video game development, including tutorials, reviews, and gameplays of Unity games. Until the next video guys, thank you very much for watching.